We are welcoming you to the non-landscape architects portion of today's program. We're here to talk about new knowledge creators, NGOs, entrepreneurs. My name's Angela Kyle, and I am a landscape activist. And I have to say that is probably not something I would have said in introducing myself a year ago, but I'm deeply indebted to TCLF, to Charles and his team for the last 18 months of close collaboration and allyship, and for them really enabling me to see my work through this lens. I am an entrepreneur. I'm the founder of two mission-driven organizations, or one organization, an initiative. Jenny's Legacy is an initiative that I founded last year focused on the equitable restoration of Carpenter's Creek, which is an iconic waterway in Pensacola, Florida, my hometown, and one that bears an association with my family, my great-great-grandmother, Jenny Hudgens, and a swimming hole that was a gathering place for the community. I'm also the co-founder of a New Orleans-based nonprofit called Playbuild, which is focused on transforming vacant lots into outdoor design classrooms in the Central City neighborhood. I was so inspired by the previous panel. I was just thinking, how can I find ways to work with all of these people? It's truly amazing. And I just want to share another just personal story that I hadn't planned to share, but it provides such a powerful bridge from the morning. When Sierra showed the images of Montgomery, it just prompted me to want to share with the group. My great uncle, whose name was William Dawson, was murdered in 1934 in a racially motivated incident. And our county, my hometown, Escambia County in Florida, is going through the process of trying to bring back the marker and install it in a public location, as well as to his name is not on that marker in Montgomery, but our story, our family story, and several other stories in the county have come to light, and so I think the process is to bring it back, install it, and then to inscribe those names. So I'm joined here today by Lee Pivnik and Naomi Davis, and we're going to go on a journey from the sustainable square mile to the land of the Suquamish, from the Mississippi to Miami to the metaverse. Our presenters are employing an incredibly diverse array of approaches to landscape activism. Naomi is the Chicago-based founder of Blacks in Green. Lee is the Miami-based instigator of the Institute for Queer Ecology. And we will also have a video portion of our presentation where we will be joined by Dakota Keene, landscape architect and partner at Mithun, in conversation with Little Wing Sigo, and a really powerful recorded conversation shot on location, focused on their ongoing collaboration on multiple projects in the Pacific Northwest about centering Indigenous perspectives in landscape architecture. As I've been getting to know each of these powerful practitioners in preparation for this event, I certainly have had my mind expanded through the creative ways in which they have positioned themselves as change agents in their respective spheres and in their communities, both in the real world and in the digital realm as well. So I'm just going to say a few very brief words of introduction about each one to set the stage, and then I'm going to hand over to Naomi to kick off. Naomi is the founder, president, and CEO of Blacks in Green, an urban theorist, attorney, activist, and proud granddaughter of Mississippi sharecroppers. Through the work she does in Chicago, and more specifically in the neighborhoods around her home in West Woodlawn, she's an advocate for GOD, garden-oriented design, and the design and development of green, self-sustaining, mixed-income, walkable villages within Black neighborhoods. For the video portion of our session, Dakota Keene and Little Wing Sigo in conversation. Dakota is partner and landscape architect at Mithun, And Robin is the director of the Suquamish Research and Strategic Development Department. Dakota's work focuses on community-centered, sustainable site design, and her work co-designing with Indigenous communities for land stewardship, education, and living culture is exemplified by the projects that we will see in the video, the House of Awakened Culture and the ongoing Suquamish Village Vision on Suquamish ancestral lands along the shores of the Salish Sea in the Pacific Northwest. Lee Pivnik is a Miami-based artist working predominantly in sculpture, video, and social practice. In 2017, Lee started the Institute of Queer Ecology, a collaborative organism that works to imagine and realize an equitable multi-species future. Institute for Queer Ecology builds on the framework of an adaptive practice concerned with interconnectivity, intimacy, and interspecies relationality.